pastor and teacher of Grace Temple Church. Grace and peace to you. In a moment, you'll hear my latest sermon coming from the Word of God. Here at Grace Temple, the foundation of our vision culture is our core beliefs. These are intra-biblical beliefs that are vitally important to us, and we build everything that we do on these biblical truths. We would love to have you be a part of our service and share in our rich culture. And in a moment, I'll give you our address, so get ready to write it down. Our service times are Sundays at 12:30 p.m. and Wednesdays at 7 p.m. Grace Temple is located at 6101 Northwest 31st Street in the city of Margate, Florida. Zip code is 33063. Again, our address is 6101 Northwest 31st Street in the city of Margate, Florida, 33063. Call or email us with your questions, comments, or prayer requests. Our phone number is 954-642-1516. That is 954-642-1516. Our email address is info, at gracetempleonline.com. That is info, at gracetempleonline.com. Go to our website for more information about Grace Temple at gracetempleflorida.org. That is gracetempleflorida.org. Enjoy the Word of God and be blessed. I hope to see you soon. God bless.
Do not lose heart. Still in context. Therefore, as we have opportunity, let us do good to all, especially those who are of the household of faith. May the Lord bless the reading of his word, and may he sanctify it within our hearts, that we may mature in God through his infallible word. You may be seated. Simply this morning, the law of the harvest. The law of the harvest. Now, at first glance, the statements in our text appears to be rather loose, unconnected ramblings, if you would, that Paul has added at the end of the letter. But upon closer inspection, you will see that it reveals that there is a common thread that's woven throughout today's passage. And it talks about the law of the harvest. Paul states this emphatically in verse 7, if you notice. He says, whatever a man sows, that will he also reap. And after the flood, if you remember, God promised Noah, he said, while the earth remains, in Genesis 8, verse 22, he says, while the earth remains, seed time and harvest, meaning sowing and reaping, shall not cease. And as long as we live in this earth, the law of the harvest remains the order of the day. What we plant with our lives, we will bear with our lives. Are you with me? Write down 3 unchanging truths from the law of the harvest. Write it down. If you don't have a pen, get your eyeliner out because you need this. Write it down. The first unchanging, infallible truth about the law of the harvest is this: we reap what we sow. Let's say you bought a farm, for example, and you went in the agriculture business, or the agribusiness as they call it, and you could plow your fields with the latest equipment and have beautiful, long, straight furrows, and you could apply the most up-to-date and expensive fertilizers to your fields. You could irrigate and